You know, a party has to come to an end, but there's been many stories throughout the 5 days that I've been here in Miami Beach, spring break. And this spring break was rather different because I spent it with a lot of Latinas from all walks of life, and particularly my best friend right here, Regina Garcia from Laredo, Texas. And of course, she has a story to tell. And I wish I had a lot more tape and a lot more time to tell these stories. But let's get quickly to her because she's a blogger, but the way she started blogging is a whole new dynamic to the person who just finds themselves, doing it for a passion. So with that in mind, Virginia, tell us a little about yourself and where you came from. And I know you have a history, I don't know whether it's an accident or medical, but that just changed your life.
Well, I got to tell you, I've always been involved in the community, always. So in 2008, there was a group of Rotarians who were going to a conference, a leadership conference, and a truck dumped 50 tons of gravel on us.
50 tons of gravel, okay? Now that we're talking the type of stuff you put on a road, right, correct? So people remind what gravel is, okay?
Yeah, so 50 tons, so we spun out of control. My friend did pass away. He was driving, and I was ejected, and the car rolled on top of me, so a little hurt. Yeah. So I lapsed into a coma. So I was in a coma for about 3 months. But because of my desire to be active in the community, I really needed to do something for my wheelchair because I was in bed for about a year. And then when I was in my wheelchair, esa desesperación, that need to make an impact in my community started. So my blog really is about community. It isn't a monetized blog because it's my passion about getting people involved in community activities and asking questions that they may be afraid to ask, but there's nothing wrong with asking questions. There's nothing wrong with questioning the authority that we've elected or the authority of any particular organization. So that's what I do with my blog is I try to get people involved, and it's a little blog. It's hyper-local.
Now, the question for you, was it easy to start blogging? Did you know anything about blogging, or just somebody told you, said, you know what, here's a laptop, start typing away, get your frustration out? Was that,
Well, I think the majority of bloggers, you're going to know and you're going to see that they have that strong desire and that passion, so they teach themselves. So it was just a matter of checking out a few tutorials and playing around with, I use WordPress, so they have a free WordPress. So I started just playing around with it, and the first few posts, they're not the best of posts. It wasn't really, I actually blog anonymously, but
it happens.
But in this case, I think I'm finally able to say, well, this is me. This is the person who asks those questions that are a little tougher in the community. And so I'm ready to start a new chapter in that blog. But a lot of it is self-taught and asking other people.
And see, you can see WordPress.com has all the templates. It's very easy to use for those people who have never tried blogging. And of course, tutorials always help. Googling, asking friends and neighbors, or even checking out other Latino blogs, correct?
Exactly, and you take a look at other examples. Now, I'm not a mommy blogger, like I said, so I use information that I gather because I'm also on a number of different boards of directors, but because I have access to a number of different organizations, they also have national examples that you can follow. So yes, your YouTube, yes, asking fellow bloggers, but yes, also taking a look at the structured organizations to see what it is that they have, so you can get something started yourself.
And that's being proactive because, like you said, it's okay to question the people you vote in because they make the decisions on your life. Where can they get your information on your blog?
It's quefregados.com and...
Say again slowly.
Quefregados, which can mean WTF.
Hold on a second. If you understand Spanish, she said que fregados, okay?
Yes. It's quefregados.com, and I blog primarily in English. I do throw in a sprinkling of Spanish because I am on the border, La Frontera, and I was telling you, sometimes I do write about what I hear on the other side, which is a lot of...
The plain truth. That's all you can say. It's the plain truth.
Yes, it's my observations.
Y con eso, gracias,
Thank
and
you.
we'll be right back.
Thank you very much.